Welcome back everyone, Tanner Cherney up here in Devils Lake, North Dakota. Kind of a blustery, cold winter day again here, even though we're in the heat of spring. I've got my coffee here to keep me warm. This week, I just wanted to touch on our social distancing again. What better way as we get to a little bit more of a shore fishing bite as our ice starts to recede here in the next month or so than, local people, you guys in Devils Lake watching. Your kids are getting a little pent up from being stuck inside for a while. I think the outdoors is a great escape for anyone right now, and for us local in Devils Lake, I think we have a great opportunity to get our kids out into the outdoors and still practice social distancing by utilizing a little shoreline fishing on the miles and miles of shoreline that we have out here in Devils Lake. And heck, you can even catch some fresh walleye for a fish fry for supper. So last week I talked a little bit about having a starter pack, jigs and plastics, that kind of thing. This week I am going to introduce you guys to another great tactic: bobber fishing. And especially for those wanting to get their kids out of the house, watching a bobber goes back to like the beginning of fishing, and to me there is still something very exciting about watching a bobber go under. It's just like in the winter when you see a tip up and a flag goes up, there's just some serious excitement that goes into this. So those that want to take a little outdoor adventure, get out of town a little bit and do a little shore fishing this spring, bobber fishing, simple setup. I'm just going to show you guys here what we do is, or I shouldn't say we, what I like to do is I like to run just a regular old medium, even a medium light rod. I pair that with Berkley Fireline. And I've just got a simple fill slip bobber here with a split shot. And what I like to do, which I was telling everyone last week about having fluorocarbon for a leader when you're pitching jigs, I also like to tie up about an 18-20 inch fluorocarbon leader going to my my hook on my bobber, just for the fact that with the Fireline it's a little bit easier to see in the water, so this fluorocarbon, it kind of hides a little bit better in the water. Fish aren't as leery of it. You get that extra strength, so when you have those pike that come in this time of the year that are pretty aggressive, that you don't break off as easy. Two ways to set up your slip bobber with this kind of setup. I just have a little barrel swivel where I tie my leader to, and then I have a small tiny jig on here. So half my bobber rods have just a tiny little jig head with a variety of colors, and the other half of my bobber rods have just like a plain number 6 hook, red, or just in plain colored hook. They're great to utilize, smaller presentations, and what I love to do is tip these with leeches. So as soon as leeches become available in the next couple months here, look to get out, practice a little social distancing, take a bobber out, take a jig, and enjoy a little bit of shore fishing on Devils Lake here. A lot of us locals love this time of the year. It's a great time to get out, get a little spring fever. We've had some cabin fever this winter and over the last couple weeks. Again, we're going to give you updates here on ways to get your kids out of the house and just enjoy the outdoors, but still practice safe social distancing. So we'll get through this, everyone. Stay tuned. We'll keep checking in. We have some exciting news. We're going to be starting something different here in the next couple weeks on a little Let's Talk Outdoors, and we're going to be interviewing people and just having hunting and fishing stories, outdoor stories with people from around the Midwest, just to kind of get people thinking in a little bit different mind frame right now and kind of give you something to look forward to. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated up here in Devils Lake, and stay safe.